Drop a like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds if you'd love to log in and have Epic Games randomly surprise you with these V-Bucks on your Fortnite account. So with the Fortnitemares update being just around the corner, and yes, I know, we've already just seen 14.30 go live right after what seemed like forever of no content, despite it being confirmed with 14.40 being on the staging servers and being added to since the last time we obviously saw this was the case or that the update was finished. It's obviously inevitable that the Fortnitemares or Halloween update for Fortnite was going to be upcoming in like the next week or so because, well, it's Halloween. Unlike most of the videos you've seen based around this subject, obviously going over what's going to be upcoming to do with bosses and the Storm King maybe returning, whilst that's interesting, I figured today we go over a ton of secret or free rewards that we'll be able to get up until the Halloween period and what will be available around the time of Halloween rolling around. And despite all of that, toward the end of the video it gets even juicier as there's been some leaks surface regarding Season 5, and not only that but the festive events surrounding this when Christmas is near, and that obviously is Winterfest 2020, so make sure you're sticking around and watching the full thing today. It's jam-packed full of juicy stuff. And quickly before we go any further, you guys already know the drill by now. The red card has been drawn, which means you need to subscribe, I guess. I mean, I suppose you don't need to, nothing bad's gonna happen, but we're incredibly close to something good happening, which is hitting 2 million subscribers. Out of all of you guys watching the video right now too, 70% of you actually aren't subscribed. Not only will this keep you up to date with everything going on in Fortnite, but I actually prove I give subscribers in every video and show me not only added them off my added friends tab like this right now, but I also add a ton of you who comment your Epic Games ID down below. But before we go into how you can receive a gift potentially off me in the near future, the sole reason I'm able to gift every day is because so many of you are rocking code FriendlyMachine, and I know a ton of you still haven't entered it, so make sure to also do that right now. It takes 2 seconds and resets every 14 days. Even though this is the case though, the predictive text makes this even quicker the next time you go to enter it again. It makes sense, the more people who use the code, the more funds I earn and the more gifts I can send. I really don't know what else to say, to be honest. And with that said, yep, we need to get more V-Bucks. There we go, boys. 3,000 plus V, well, plus 20. And as this new traversal Halloween-based emote to complement Fortnitemares or the Halloween gifts video we're making, I figured I'd gift 5 of you this today. If you want to be like anybody gifted today in the background video of the Which Way emote, make sure you're subscribing to the channel with all notifications turned on and then comment your Epic Games ID down below, so perhaps I can even get around to gifting you something spooky like, oh wait, somebody has it. Something spooky like this in the very next video. And you know what, I'm going to treat myself because I really like this emote. It's been in the files for quite some time and yeah, let's get into it. Today on Galactus Watch, he hasn't moved. To be honest, he kinda does look like he's approaching the Fortnite Island a bit closer though, and obviously each day it's slightly closer. And today, considering we're over lazy, yep, let's revert back to our old ways. And firstly today, in terms of free rewards, as you can see on my back, many of you may be wondering, how have you already got the FNCS new tournament anyways, Fingerphone Backbling, the purple or pink version? Well, for those that don't know, FNCS Twitch rewards or drops are basically for watching the FNCS tournaments with drops enabled and your account linked over on Twitch. And from unlocking the foam finger last time, it automatically grants this as a selectable style to all players who already have the Fingerphone Backbling. However, for those that didn't earn it the last tournament, well, we can't currently obtain it as we've only been available to earn 2 of the new FNCS Twitch rewards. What are you doing? Get back in the water. These 2 rewards happen to be the sticker, which is presented on a superhero, and real quick, I just got to take this guy out. Nearly took me out. And you too. And this then basically means that the 2 rewards left on here are the loading screen and the pink Fingerphone Backbling or purple, whatever you want to call it. To be honest, I know there's going to be a massive war in the comment section in regards to what colour this actually is. And in terms of when, if you didn't already have the Fingerphone Backbling, when you'll be able to earn not only the blue version, but pink as well, as it's only a selectable style. And the loading screen for FNCS, this newest tournament, this will be in the near future, I suppose. And speaking of free rewards, rather so not in the future but the past, we've just recently seen, as I'm sure you're all aware, as everybody's been hyped about this skin, I've just nearly been melted, the Fortnite Super Series Cup. Now, as this has ended now, don't worry, this doesn't mean we're not going to be able to have access to Daredevil, and believe it or not, when you're watching this video, it probably is in the item shop, as it's coming tonight, as data mine is confirmed on October 17th. And also, let's not forget this other free reward being the Nexus War Glider, kind of like the Wolverine one we've got, but just with the Nexus War loading screen instead. Where's this guy at? There he is. Got him. No, I'm out of mats. No! Run! Close the door. Oh my god, that was close. For those that don't know, this was for participating at least once in all 4 of these cups, I believe. And I'm not sure if this is coming to the item shop, but I'm guessing it is going to be. As just mentioned, Daredevil should be in there at the time of you recording this video. I keep forgetting Shadow and Ghost Henchmen have moved. They're all the way over there now, Misty Meadows. Lazy Lake seems ultra lit today. How many people are even here? Whoa, let's grenade them, boys. You are no match for the grenades. Well, at least one of you isn't anyway. Surprise! Meowscles. Wait, there's more? And in terms of a preview for the Daredevil skin, it was actually leaked early, and you guys will be able to see this now anyways, but more interestingly, my driving can be good. We have a new Legends bundle, which was thought to be a Legends pack anyways, as it was in the coding called Goth Legends, but it's actually called the Crypt Crashers or Crusaders bundle. Can this car go? And this is what that will look like in the item shop alongside all the other cosmetics, and I believe the pricing, if data miners haven't fiddled about with it or tweaked it too much to say 0 V-Bucks or an inaccurate amount. The 2 henchmen, I figured we're going to have to check up on them, as, you know, 2 of them are going to become 1 soon, even though they're the last of their kind. Kind of off topic, but yep, this is happening this season because Hypex found that the lonely henchman will become a thing, and sadly that it's most likely to be Shadow, the last one that's standing, which kind of makes sense with the Authority being Shadow based. And speaking of Shadow and Ghost, it kind of also doesn't at the same time, as we're going to be seeing the Authority potentially taken over by Midas as a boss, as we've mentioned in other videos, but in his zombie or ghost form. And this was determined through the ghostly ghost henchman, and it wouldn't make sense to have ghost shadow henchmen, would it now? What you doing, man? Either they've been eliminated or they're in their house still. Can we see them? No, we can't. What is going on over here? Do you really know where you want to go? There's people fighting there, just saying wrong direction. Ultra sweat mode. Come here, Midas. Just been talking about you, and if you're going to be a boss, you're going to have to act like one. Always the last bullet, man. But anyways, without getting too off track in terms of Fortnitemares and some free rewards or upcoming ones, we actually had a rap leak to do with the Skull Trooper, and I know a lot of you will be thinking, yeah, Fortnitemares is approaching, because we not only saw the return of the Ghoul Trooper and Skull Trooper, but many people had this glitch reward screen early, saying that they have unlocked the Ghost Portal Backbling, which is earned through the Skull Trooper challenges upon purchase of the skin. And as of right now, we don't know whether or not this is going to be completely free, although it would make sense for it to be implemented in the Fortnitemares challenge set, as these are the types of rewards we usually see, if not the biggest being an umbrella, never a free skin. What you doing? Furious bug? Alright, I'm just going to steal all this loot. It kind of looked legendary from in the storm right there. But even more interestingly, to do with the Fortnitemares rewards or leaked upcoming cosmetics, we actually have something rather interesting also backing up alongside Donald Mustard saying Kevin might not be gone, that Kevin the Cube may not be gone forever and could be returning, as Mango found in the files that we're going to be seeing a fancy Kevin set, which will be a skin and also a wrap attached to that as well, which could potentially also be in the Fortnitemares challenges if I don't die to the Gorger. They actually are so powerful, I get the anxiety levels go through the roof when I'm around them. Not just because of the music, but yeah, these things too. And the storm just hates us recently, so we're gonna have to get in this helicopter. See you later, Gorger. And as of right now, we don't know what these look like. However, here's the strings of coding that he attached to the tweet to actually prove that this is the case or being worked on in the game's files. And despite us not knowing what it will look like, this character or the rap itself, and the same going for Zombie Midas, even though we've already shown concepts of this and the Ghostly Ghost Henchman, my thumbnail designer EA managed to create what he believes Fancy Kevin to look like, and if you guys would like to see a skin like this, let me know in the comments, and also slap a like on today's video if you haven't already. Now, in terms of actual cosmetics releasing literally right before Halloween or just about then, data miners were able to find when this Nintendo Switch exclusive bundle, which will be very rare as the double helix one that I managed to get before it disappeared was too. Well, this one, called Codename Wildcat and we're being shot from somewhere, is apparently releasing in Europe on October 30th, being the day before Halloween, and in this are all the cosmetics that you can see on screen right now that come along with it, despite the console being revamped in a Fortnite themed manner. As you can see, the engravings are really cool looking. And also, speaking of Nintendo Switch, despite this bundle and everything contained in it, and with it being kind of expensive, because you know, you're buying a console and obviously along with that then you're getting some very rare Fortnite skins and cosmetics. Nintendo, wait, how did I not ever land here before, and how was it not great? Nintendo Switch actually confirmed, well, Fortnite's version anyways, I believe, or according to this tweet, that 14.4 14.40 is coming next week, despite it being put on the staging servers. But remember, 14.50 is even currently being tested, so whether or not Epic Games have plans for Galactus upcoming or have already finished this live event in the files and have it prepared just to go live, I guess we're yet to know. In terms of events though, it's kind of been disappointing, the lobby screens that we've been seeing for these seasons, especially when festivities roll around like Halloween. As I'm sure you all agree, this was miles better in Chapter 1 for Fortnitemares of our Chapter 1 Island and Kevin the Cube's Floating Island form than in Chapter 2 Season 1 for Fortnitemares. Can we try and stay on the zip line for the rest of the game? I think we can do it. Oh wait, no, they're all over there. Let's try and snipe them, boys. But yeah, as I was going to say, hopefully they can, like, you know, revamp the helicarrier into looking more Halloween-esque, or at least appeal. I'm going to have to get off here because I'm going to die. Or at least appealing to the Halloween period with some decorations around, or even a completely different themed lobby, as you can see EA made for me in one of my other thumbnails, being my thumbnail designer. I think something like this would look really cool, and obviously I'd love to see Anglo-Peely too, but that's another video for another day. The reason I'm mentioning this, for those that don't know, as we mentioned at the start of the video, we already have the lobby screen leaked for Winterfest 2020. Last year, obviously, we had this crazy, cool-looking Christmas-themed menu and log cabin, and everything of the sort to fit the Christmas theme. Presents every day to open. It was honestly just one of the best times for Fortnite ever, and data miners haven't been able to determine if this was only for Save the World yet or Battle Royale, but it looks like also, as data miners have talked about, it might tease the upcoming mobility method being a sleigh. If this is the scenery for opening presents, I'm going to say, yep, again, they've downgraded, and I don't know how they managed to find that this early, considering the Fortnitemares lobby hasn't even been found, but Epic Games have a weird way of doing things, and fantastic of that anyways, with all their crazy ideas, and I actually trust them to make, you know, the Fortnitemares events more special than ever, and is he gonna win? No, he's not. And speaking of free rewards, we've unlocked the holo foil style for Thor. We're getting there to getting Wolverine, because now whoa, look at that. That's a huge cape. We're level 185 and we need to be level 220 to unlock holo foil or max Wolverine. Before you leave today though, I have one question to still ask you guys. Do you think Epic Games should send us a free Halloween gift? As this has been the premise of today's video, what I wanted to talk about but didn't get around to really. We just talked about other rewards or free ones. And if you would, yeah, I'm excited too. Make sure to comment down below #HalloweenGift so I know you've watched up until the end of the video. And that's sadly all I've got for you guys today, so make sure before you leave to slap a like in the video down below and make sure you're subscribing with all notifications on too. And hopefully I can see you guys in the next video.